right, ladies. Welcome to detention. I don't know what all of you did to end up here, but you're expected to behave. Now be sure to sign in on the chalkboard.
Tap. 6.
Swish.
Wasserstein.
Harrods.
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 He had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Tap. 6. Wasserstein.
Harrods.
He had it coming.
You know how people have these little habits that get you down? Like Jerry. Jerry liked to click pens, and not just click. Tap. So this one morning before exams, I'm really irritated and trying to study. And there's Jerry, sitting at his desk, tapping. And not just tapping, clicking. So I said to him, you tap that pen one more time. And he did. So out of frustration, I slammed down my books onto his head.
He had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same. He had it coming.
So, I met Ken Johnson at a football game about 1 year ago, and he told me he was single. So, we hit it off and started dating. He played at sporting events, and I'd cheer him on, bring him some Gatorade, and we'd hang out afterwards. Then I found out, he told me single my class. Not only did he have others, oh no, he had 6 girlfriends. One of those players, you know. So, at a game, I got him his Gatorade, just as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming.
Tap 6.
He had it coming.
Wasserstein.
He took a flower.
Tap 6. Swish. Wasserstein.
And then he used it.
Tap.
And he abused it.
6.
It was a murder, but
Swish.
not a crime.
Wasserstein. Harrods.
Tap.
Now, I'm swinging in the batting cage, warming up before a big game, minding my own business, and in storms my boyfriend, Ryan, in a jealous rage. "You've been seeing the track coach," he says. He was crazy. He kept on screaming, "You've been seeing the track coach."
Harrods.
And then he ran into my bat. He ran into my bat 10 times.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
I came to this country for 1 school year, and I heard it was great, and it really was. Everyone was friendly to me, especially the boys. Josh was the greatest boyfriend, but Liam was just how you say, wonderful. And they thought I killed Liam to keep him quiet about the affair. Me? I loved him.
Yeah, but did you do it?
Not me.
My sister Elizabeth and I were characters in a Wasserstein play, and my boyfriend, Kyle, would watch us rehearse. For the last part of the show, the focus on us was doing scales, riffs, codas, and repeats. We would have performed like no other. Then one day, we're staying in the back practice room, working, having a few laughs, and our CD player breaks. So I drove over to get mine. I come back, open the door. There's Kyle and Elizabeth practicing warm-up scale 1B flat. I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I don't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. He had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming,
They had it coming,
they had it coming,
they had it coming.
they had it coming.
They took a flower in its prime,
I didn't do it,
and then they used
but
it,
if I'd done
and
it,
they abused it.
how
Was
could
a
you
murder,
tell me
but
that
not a crime. He had it coming.
I loved Eli Harrods more than I could possibly
He
say.
had it coming.
He was an artistic guy, funny and very talented. But he was always trying to find himself. He'd stay after school each day looking for himself. And on the way he found Beth, Holly, and Mrs. Jones. I guess you could say we broke up due to artistic differences. He saw himself as alive, and I saw him dead.
The dirty bum 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 bum. The dirty bum bum bum. They had it coming. 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 They had it coming all along. 'Cause if they used us, and they abused us, how could you tell us that we were wrong? He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have seen, I bet you would have done the same.
I said you tap that pen one
Single
more
my
time.
10
class.
times.
Scale B flat.
Artistic differences.
I'm sure you would have done the same. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Tap 6.
Watch your sign.
Carrots.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same. He had it coming.
Tap 6.
He had it coming.
Watch your sign.
He
Carrots.
took a flower.
Tap 6. Swish. Watch your sign.
And then he used it.
Tap
And he abused it.
6.
It was a